Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play ADoM. As you can see, we are on level 2 of the Infinite Dungeon. I have been spending a lot of time here. Now, where do I start? I guess maybe the immediately obvious thing, I'm level 21, so yeah, I didn't include the level up on video because, well, it happened and I got a bit of extra health and spell power, or power points, so that's nice. We need a whole bunch more experience, of course, for the next level. And I got a skill. I got a selection of not super exciting sounding things. And I know that some of them would lead to better things unlocking later. But I don't know. I didn't feel like looking up what better skills I might be getting, several levels down the line in the far distant future. So I just went with something that seemed marginally useful, some extra speed. Just kind of a boring choice. I would have picked more carrying capacity, honestly, because that seems to be the most limiting factor, other than constantly becoming hungry. So, okay, well, where do I... Well, that's where I started. Where do I continue? Oh, cat, what is going on? Literally every single time. Although that was a particularly weird sound that she normally doesn't make. Anyway, getting distracted already. That's great. So this trip has been mostly a waste of time. Not entirely, but it's been not great. So I have not gotten a single. I guess I can show you my spells. Let's start with that. Sure, why not? So let's see here. New stuff. I did find a couple of spell books. Actually a decent number. I found mostly Frostbolts, of course. We're over 6,000 there. I mean, that's nice. I'm not ever going to run out of those. I found Farsight. I think that, yeah, those over 900 points, I think, come from two separate tomes of that. That's great. I haven't even bothered looking up what it does. I have a feeling like it's not going to be very useful. I found Web at the bottom of the list there. Which I also, yeah, I think I got multiple books of that as well. Some Stun Ray, I think. And yeah, so a lot of Frostbolt, not a single Firebolt. And I have been using that to cook more things because I had to really struggle to keep myself fed for, during certain times. Other times the game was more generous, but, you never know beforehand. But yeah, Firebolt, the one thing that I really wanted, I have not found a single book. So that's disappointing. I did, however, find Fireball, as you can see. So I did learn that. I found a single book that gave me over 600 points, which was very generous. And as you can see, I've been using that quite a bit. It's up to level 10 already. And it actually deals really, really decent damage. But I've been using it almost exclusively to cook things. Because unlike Burning Hands, that works. But of course it's a bit of a waste. I mean, not only is it not the cheapest spell, but it's also, it is a powerful spell. But like other ball spells, it has the limitation of only hitting things right next to you. And of course, many of the more powerful creatures are immune to fire anyway. So in that regard, I don't feel that bad about it, using it that way. I'd really much rather have more firebolts to burn on both that and to, attack things at a range. But oh well. I mean, I haven't given up yet, by the way. I'm not done farming here. I'm definitely willing to do more. The reason why, well, there is a reason why I decided to start recording here. In terms of items, I haven't really, things other than spell tomes, I haven't really found much at all. In fact, well, we can look. We can look. Well, a couple of miscellaneous things, 2 necklaces of the eye, apparently. We found these bracers, which might be useful. I haven't identified them yet, because I don't have that much to identify. I've been shooting lots of arrows, using up a few of those less good ones. I've been saving the undead slaying, the more powerful adamantium arrows, the dragon slaying, of course, general slaying as well. Basically just burning through the non-special arrows as much as possible. We have a We have amassed quite the stack of uncursed, normal uncursed arrows there, which is definitely nice. But yeah, I've been, when I'm not recording, I'm not so worried about, doing the micromanagement that involves, using small stacks or individual arrows and, going through the motions of just picking them up every single time, shooting a single arrow, saying that I don't want to reload, and, all that stuff. It gets a little bit tedious, but I don't really mind it as much when I'm just playing by myself. So yeah, I've been doing that. Oh, I guess I wasn't quite done looking through stuff. Oh yeah, okay, so I have made a trip back to Terreno and the Outlaw Settlement to sell stuff because well, my inventory was getting pretty heavy and I was, getting increasingly hungry. Partially because I was carrying like 60 or so Cs with me that had been multiplying in my inventory. And yeah, I sold everything except for one cursed C because cursed ones don't multiply as quickly. I guess I could just stop with this whole C business altogether and just save myself that bit of headache. But I guess I am getting a constant stream of some money or sacrifice material out of them, and it's not that big of a deal, so long as I keep an eye on them and don't let them completely get out of control. They are a danger, I am aware of that. They are a danger, especially here in the Infinite Dungeon, because they are artifacts, and you are not allowed to drop most artifacts in this place, or rather, when you drop them, they return to your inventory automatically when you go to a different floor. That is, of course, usually helpful, so you don't accidentally lose any artifacts, because you can't ever return to floors you leave in this dungeon, because they are always completely newly generated. So yeah, but of course, if you're just literally getting crushed by the load of Cs that you're carrying, and you have no way to get rid of them in this dungeon, that could potentially kill you. So definitely keep an eye on that. A bunch of ones, nothing too special. We did find some water, so that's nice. We have 5 potions of holy water already, plus 2 unidentified ones, and 1 guaranteed uncursed potion. So that's neat. We have a spellbook of Calm Monster, that's right. Haven't even bothered reading that. We don't have a ton of food, but we have some extra. Now, as I said, I made a trip back to the surface already to unload as much as possible. Bought a couple of... unfortunately, they didn't have any iron rations. I had to stock up on some large rations and make my trip back to level 9. Spent a little bit of time there, but I was starting to run out of food again. And this is now the end, toward the end of the second trip. I made my way back up to level 2 of the dungeon. And that is when something noteworthy happened. I got a message on this level, and unfortunately, this is not the same day. So, and messages aren't preserved between sessions. So, I don't know exactly what it was, but it was a special message, something like "You feel imminent danger," except it sounded a bit more dangerous than that, or a bit more special. It was definitely a message I hadn't seen before. And then I started wandering around the level, and I found what might be, for the first time, might be the first named enemy, like unique enemy that I find, because I got a special message as soon as he came into view. Groove the Goblin. Yeah, again, it gave me a little bit of a message there, something about him being particularly hideous or stinky or something, maybe both. And while I don't know how bad he's going to be as an enemy, that definitely seemed like, the kind of special occasion that I wanted to preserve on camera. So let's take a look at him. I decided to stop it right there, and, I had been spending like 2 hours or more just farming for not much. Oh, actually, one other thing happened that I forgot to mention. I'll get to that in a moment. Let's look at this guy for now. A small, filthy creature. Oh, wait, that's it. I didn't even realize. Wait, the description is just for a normal goblin. Groove the Goblin. Wait, but he is unique, right? It's not just a randomly generated goblin with a name. That would be weird. I guess I'll just Oh, no, no. Forget how to play the game. Abort. There, that spell. Just a normal frostball, and he's dead. Seriously. What a freaking disappointment. The giant bat is hit, Groove the goblin is hit and killed. Well, rip. I'll take the corpse and a couple of gold pieces. What the heck was that about? I thought for sure there was some actual unique enemy that might put up a bit of a fight and maybe even drop something special, but no. Wow, what an anticlimax. Well, okay, I wanted to have this epic fight on camera and then continue my off-camera endeavors. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. But I will quickly show you what I forgot to do. There, one of the actually I found a cloak finally. And in fact I found two cloaks. One was slightly better than the other, so I'm using this one now. Give me some extra defense. So that's neat to have that slot filled at least. It's not cursed, unlike my shortbow. And you might be wondering, hey, why are you using a cursed shortbow of all things? Well, the thing happened that I said I was sure was going to happen pretty soon. As soon as I equipped that amazing bow of hunting or whatever. And yeah, it happened. So I opened a random door. Didn't have a key for it, I guess, or else it wouldn't have triggered. Fireball engulfed me, and it destroyed two things. It destroyed my equipped good bow and my backup bow in the backpack. Those two things, leaving me with well, I guess 2 or 3 unidentified short bows. And I tried 2 of them that had like no bonuses or negative bonuses or something, and then the third one was this one. And, well, it's not negative, it's not terrible, it's just a very unexciting shortbow, but it is cursed, so I'll have to deal with that somehow, but yeah, that's unfortunate, and of course not having that, not having the hunting bow anymore, definitely contributed to my struggling with finding corpses to sustain myself, because, or the other way around, having that bow definitely helped create significantly more corpses, noticeably more. And yeah, anyway, we have a bat corpse here, so I'm gonna cook that with a fireball, which unfortunately doesn't work any more reliably for cooking things, there we go, than the firebolt does. It's really silly. I mean, you'd think that you should be able to, you know, direct those kinds of powers specifically at things and not just have to cast 6 fireballs in a row hoping to cook the corpse next to you. It's, well, whatever, it's what it is. So I grab that, and I mean, I'm not that bad off in terms of resources. I have some room. I'm only burdened. I have a little bit of food, so I guess I'm just going to spend a bit more time. I'm not going to make my way all the way down to level 9. But I'm going to probably just hop between floors 1 and 2 to hope and get more spellbooks. I mean, yeah, otherwise, I mean, so far this trip has been more or less a net loss. I lost that great bow and gained only the fireball spell, really. That's the one interesting thing. But, you know, I've also really only been using that to sustain myself on this trip. So it's been, yeah, kind of a waste so far. But who knows? Maybe I'll find something more interesting, and hopefully just a couple of spellbooks that are useful to me. Anyway, yeah, I'll pause, and hopefully I'll be able to report back soon-ish with more happy news. Okay, so I've been spending a bit more time here, like I don't know, half an hour or so, just going back and forth, finding like 2 or 3, I think 3 spellbooks of Frostbolt, because of course. And then I killed this Rattling Master Thief, and he dropped 14,340 gold pieces. Unless I'm just an idiot and he actually stole my gold pieces. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. I just wasn't paying attention. I just fought him in melee, and he probably just... Never mind then. Okay, this is getting silly. Well, apart from my previous silly another hour. Honestly, I've been losing track of time a little bit. Um, and, well, I found a bunch of spellbooks. I can't really complain about the number, but, well, guess I'll just show you my spell list and let that speak for itself. So, yeah, at this point I'm down to, yeah, about the same number of castings or spell memory for Firebolt and Ball. I've been cooking a bunch more corpses with my Fireballs and not finding any more books for either of those fire spells. I found Darkness, and that's about it. And then I found 5 or 6 more Frostbolt books. I've been using them liberally to kill anything in my path just because, and I'm still up to 7,600 casts. It's ridiculous. It's quite ridiculous. And I've pretty much decided, well, okay, I decided to record now because I got the message about imminent danger and it didn't pass. So maybe we'll find something slightly interesting here, but I am going to explore this floor here and then return to the surface, get rid of some stuff. I am strained. I have a bunch of crap with me that's probably mostly useless. Like, I mean, I can obviously drop that mediocre pair of gauntlets. And what I am going to do next, because actually another thing that happened, what happened? Well, you might notice that I have gained a point of mana, which is neat. I thought that was supposed to increase my spell power immediately, but or my power points, but apparently that, or maybe that only happens on the next level up. It's fine either way. I did eat a Dark Sage Corpse, which did increase my power points to 232, so that's neat. And I also more or less accidentally ate a Clawback Corpse, because while I had looked up the corpse effect somewhat recently, I misremembered. And yeah, only after eating it, or as I was eating it, it gave me the message that I felt furious, and I didn't know what it did, or if it did anything, so I looked it up, and apparently it decreased my willpower. And indeed, it did, by 2 points. However, only the current willpower, not the potential, so it's not that bad, although I do kind of care about willpower. However, I don't have any Morgia roots to train that with anymore, because I actually wasted all of the ones that I did have, as you may remember. Wasted because, well, at the time I was at my willpower cap, and while I wasn't at my toughness cap, apparently it doesn't train toughness past 25. Or willpower for that matter, but obviously we aren't there. So yeah, that's a bummer, because if I still had those, I could just bring my willpower back to where it was. However, I'm pretty sure I did get the positive effect from the Clawback Corpse, for what it's worth, which is getting a point of dexterity. So it wasn't a complete waste. And, you know, since I can go ahead and try and find some more Morgia roots or other ways to train willpower, I'll be able to restore that eventually. So yeah, but that made me think of just returning to the central or western part of the map. I mean, I could be spending several more hours in this dungeon and not find any spell books, any any firebolt books, or I could spend one more turn, visit one more floor basically, and find 5. You know, well, you never know. That's how this game works. So, you know, well, it has been kind of fun. I am definitely starting to get annoyed with this whole pointless, fruitless endeavor. So I'm going to, well, cut my losses. Not really. I did get some things out of it. I did lose other things. So I don't really know whether to consider this a net loss or gain, but it's fine. However, I am going to return to the west, and I'm going to visit the large room where there should be some herbs left. I have my paper somewhere around here where I've noted where more herbs are to be found. So I'm going to visit those places perhaps and do some harvesting. Maybe spend some time in some of the not random dungeons, or maybe in the large room in the main dungeon. Just kill some things and hope to get lucky there. But you know, just do something other than going up and down stairs in the infinite dungeon, just for some variety. I'm probably not going to record most of that either. I'm just informing you of my immediate plans. Anyway, I guess I might as well do some recording because, well, I've recorded for 20 minutes now. Most of that just me talking. But I've been playing for 2 hours, so I feel like I need to, produce some kind of video, or else, well, this has been largely in vain. I mean, not really, but spending a lot of time with the game without actually producing video is kind of not the point of this whole thing. So anyway, large ration, awesome. Goblin corpse, sure. Here, have another fireball or two. Let's grab that too. Although food has not been a problem, notably. Okay, acid. One of my 17 uncursed arrows of undead slaying is destroyed. Well, that's relatively lucky, all things considered. Did I want the large jackal corpse? I suppose I could eat it. I'm not even gonna cook it. N. Very dull. For the longest time I thought that jackals were not safe to eat in this game, but they are actually poisonous in Dungeon Crawl. But here they are just completely without any extra effect. Wait, what? You're hostile. No, you're dead. You are hostile. You're neutral. Lucky you. Oh. Well, accidentally attacked that one. Didn't expect to find another bat right behind that door. Outlaw leader, get out of here. Lucrata hostile. Potion of invisibility. I have been finding a couple of potions, I suppose, and I've been, well, I haven't found any more. Let's see, what have I found? Oh, actually, I found this light girdle, not light girdle. I found a metal girdle that's apparently good. We'll see what that is. I found an Electrum amulet, which I could have sworn I saw an Electrum amulet before, but in that case, it should be automatically identified. So I guess I haven't. And I definitely never found a ruby amulet, so that's neat. Then there's still the brass bracers that might be interesting, who knows. A bunch of weapons that are probably not good. The scimitar I can throw away. A decent light crossbow that I'm obviously not going to use. Maybe it's worth a little bit. Oh well, yeah. I also have a bunch of Cs again, so those are starting to become a little bit heavy. Potions. Right, I didn't find any more water, I don't think. But I did find a new potion, a blue potion. So that's something at least. I found more scrolls of Identify. And I already have a stack of 6 uncursed scrolls, so that's neat. Yeah. And a decent amount of holy water, so I should be able to restore my, stockpile of blessed scrolls of Identify there. That's always nice. I have a bunch of cooked corpses in reserve, and it's all right. Obviously, nothing super exciting, unless the blue potion turns out to be really good. What are you? Actually, shambling mound, neutral. Okay, not something you find very often. Okay, we'll just let you shamble on. Nope. Assuming you're hostile. Yep. You too, probably? No, you're neutral. Okay, fine. I'll just shuffle past you. What about you guys? Wolf doesn't care. Dark Elven Lord is hostile, of course, as they tend to be. Oops. Sorry, Wolf. That was an honest mistake. And now you're dead. Okay, someone picked up my gauntlets, that's fine. And that's that for this floor. Alright, we can... Oh, getting hungry. Let's eat that hobgoblin. Do I have anything to read now? Oops. Let's go up. What's this? Potion of carrot juice. Yum. I mean, good. Might as well. I think that just satiates you a little bit. Flail? Pretty heavy. But so long as it doesn't change my strain status, I might as well. Gelatinous cube. Out of here. A large ration. Thanks, game. Thanks. I meant to drop this fair scimitar. Might as well lose some extra weight. After accidentally eating that one, or carelessly eating that one clawback corpse, I actually got a second one. Didn't lose anything? No. Okay. Oh, I'm also feeling a certain tension, apparently. I've not really been paying attention. Scroll of Identify, yay! So at least I've been getting a couple of those. And, you know, I'm never going to run out of frostbolts, so there's that, I suppose. Sure, I guess. At this point, I used up mediocre feeling. Okay, that's good to know. Almost out of fireballs anyway, so whatever. I should probably hold on to at least a couple. And honestly, for this expedition, I should be good on food, so I really don't need to be spending more spells on cooking. Oops. No. Hostile clawbug. So yeah, I did find a second clawback corpse shortly after the one that I ate, and I considered eating that one too, you know, but then again, I think the loss of 2 willpower is guaranteed for each corpse you eat, so I didn't really feel like having to deal with that. If I can get some more Yarut, and I should be able to, then, you know, restoring those 2 points I lost shouldn't be too big of a deal, but any more than that might be, you know, a bit of a hassle. Giant red corpse. Rats, unfortunately, are never good to eat. I mean, I guess they only ever make you vomit, which still gives you a tiny amount of satiation, or a small amount. But, well, far side. Game, you're spoiling me. Didn't even check if that poor bat was hostile or not. This should probably be the tension room. Well, kind of. I've seen a very similar one. Identical one, even. A moment ago. And yes, I know that I risk destroying things on the ground like this. But honestly, I'm just done with this place. Several items. Hand axe, sure. Bunch more corpses too. Null corpses are really heavy though. Yeah, really heavy. Apple. Might as well. Short sword. Sure, why not? Can also eat a couple of these, uncooked. Tasting the blood and flesh of my enemies. Right, 4-3. And we're done here. I guess I can do some light reading. More Farsight. L. No, I suppose. What are you? Necrota and a troll. Several items. Okay, I could eat the troll. Just in case it does anything. Let's see if I can finish this. Black baby dragon breathes a stream of acid at me. No. What the heck? Of course he didn't drop me his corpse. Probably grants acid resistance, if I had to guess. But I think I have that. Read N L R N L R. Come on. There we go, finally. Now what does the spell even do? Farsight. 1400 casts. Thanks, I suppose. Your eyes itch. Oh, wait, does that just increase my sight radius temporarily? Huh. I thought it was gonna allow me to look at a distant part of the dungeon or something. But, huh. I guess it's not completely useless then. It's just, it doesn't list a duration or anything. Just a power level and that's it. I guess I'll look up what it does eventually. But right now I don't really... Good feeling about the battle axe. Okay, cool. I don't really care all that much. Goblin. Bunch of piles of gold on the ground here. Small amounts, but, you know, better than nothing. Clawbug, get out of here. I'll eat some goblin. Yummy. What are you? Doppelganger. Neutral. Dwarven sausage. Goblin corpse. Sure. Bloated. Red worm. I think I've seen these breathe fire. Better play it safe in that case. Some more money. Empty room. Wonderful. Huh? Stone snake. Oh, those are not normally hostile. I've seen a couple of those swimming through the walls like it's nothing. Oh, something happened here. Master Swordsman. What did you do, my friend? Crude knife. I'm sure that's an epic artifact. Large jackal. Doppelganger corpse. Oh. But it's still my doppelganger, right? So won't be able or willing to eat that. Dark Elven Wizard is killed. Okay. You are a gibbering mother. I think it started out non-hostile, but changed its mind. Well, it's lost. Up to level 1, yay! Almost out of this hellhole. Well, not really a hellhole. Potion of carrot juice, alright. We found those. Well, I guess I can keep them to maybe satiate myself in an emergency situation. Honestly, I'm not sure if they even satiate you all that much. Well, a little bit, probably, or definitely, but I wonder if they have any other effect. An anvil, well, thanks. Strained enough as it is. Metal cap, that one I'll take. Ceiling of this room, walls and ceiling of this room are sewn with cracks. Interesting. Actually, I came across one pretty interesting room that I hadn't seen before. One where your controls are reversed. I forget what exactly it said. Something about, you know, the reality or geometry or whatever being bent in weird ways. So it was pretty interesting and kind of, you know, kind of awkward to navigate, as you might imagine. Crude knife, another one? Sure. Okay, that's our exit. Another goblin corpse. And now we're done with those. Come on, come on. The final room. Surely you have what I've been looking for all this time. Wouldn't that be just perfect? I mean, it would be, all irony aside. But several items? A melon, well, that's nice too. And that's that. Of course, I had been secretly hoping that, you know, just through some cosmic irony, I would actually run into several firebolt scrolls or spell books on the way up, now that I started recording. But of course, well, of course it didn't happen. Fomorian Giant, that one, I just recently looked up what those do. Okay, they have a chance to increase strength by 1, and well, Well, I am at my maximum, so it would only increase the potential strength, but that's good enough. With as much as I'm carrying around with me, that should increase very quickly. And the only downside is that it could decrease appearance, so I'm going to go ahead and cook this one. Nice, that worked very quickly. Get out of here. I am satiated right now. I mean, this is a massive corpse. It's gonna bloat me, but you know. You really feel satiated now, and nothing happened. Right? Appearance is still the same. Potential strength did not increase. Oh well. Oh well. I mean, I am strained, but also bloated. I feel like I definitely have enough provisions to make it back to the main dungeon. Or, hold on, let me look. Oh, actually, paper's right here. There is an altar. There is an altar in the moldy dungeon. That I could use to identify some stuff. I mean, honestly, I can just go ahead and read one of my identify scrolls. So I don't need to worry about an altar. But I could... Well, I also want to sacrifice things, if possible, rather than sell them for, you know, far under value in the Outlaw Settlement. Because, unfortunately, that's the only shop available around here that will buy things. And that guy pays almost nothing. It's hardly worth bringing anything there at all. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna make my way to Dwarf Town, I think. Or is the... Oh, no, the big room is on the way there. And I would like to lose some weight. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep things that might be worthwhile enough, you know, valuable enough to actually sacrifice, and everything else I'm just going to turn into some cash. Maybe he's restocked with new things. Doesn't look like it though. No, unfortunately. I wonder if he ever will. Or is it a matter of... is it actually just a matter of making room on the floor? I think that might be it. I could pick up everything and drop it all in one spot basically. But, I mean... For this shop in particular, I don't really care all that much. So instead I'm just gonna... Well, I guess I could identify before I sell anything, huh? Just to make sure I'm not, I don't know, selling anything good. So let's just do that. Let's read one of my blessed scrolls of identify. Why? Oh, my one blessed scroll of identify. Okay, fair enough. I will be able to make a lot more. So that's E. And now I can actually go ahead and create a stack. Like so. I want to dip. Let's see, is anything... Well, I basically knew about my light cloak, yeah. There was nothing to be learned about that. Or the short bow. So, no surprises here. Leather cap, metal cap, yeah, well. Blessed gauntlets, that's nice, I guess. Blessed metal girdle. Okay, nothing special about that. 2 blessed necklaces of the eye? No, wait. No, just 2 uncursed ones and 1 blessed one. So I guess I'm gonna get rid of the 2 uncursed ones. But those might be worth enough to sacrifice, and obviously they don't weigh anything. So I'm gonna hold on to those. Cursed Pendant of Beauty. Oh, nice. Cursed, but it does it. Cat, stop wailing. What the heck? What's going on? You just want attention, or... I know you have enough food. Oh, she doesn't normally make those kinds of sounds. Cursed brass bracers with no effect at all. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, anyway, Pendant of Beauty does increase appearance, but will attach itself to my neck, so no thanks. Oh god, the weapons. Nothing special here, huh? Broken battle axe. That sounds like it's not worth anything. The crude knives are orcish knives. Man, this is all just crap. I mean, shouldn't be surprised at all, because obviously this is all from very low danger level. Of course, we have a ton of Cs. I guess I'll carry those with me, probably. But I'm gonna get rid of all the weapons. I mean, none of those strike me as particularly valuable. One blessed carrot juice, that's neat. Cursed scroll of power. Well, I don't know if that just restores less mana or actually maybe burns some mana. Who knows? Yeah, well, what was I gonna do? Oh, I wanted to dip something, right? I wasn't just looking through my stuff. So I want to dip. Let's see here. Potions. 3 uncursed potions. 5 potions of holy water. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Obviously, I can't turn more into holy water right now, but I don't need to. Still have some left. 8 uncursed scrolls of identify. That's what I wanted to know. Right. And I want to dip those. B into holy water. F. Nice. Okay, and now we drop a bunch of things. Super exciting, right? Yeah, those leather caps, the metal cap, I mean, at this point I'm not really going to go back to using my gloves of smiting now that I have the elemental gauntlets, right? But those might be worth enough to sacrifice. The blessed gauntlets, probably not. They are blessed, but they are still not special, and I think a mundane item, just because it's blessed, isn't really worth all that much more. So I have been using this light cloak. It is a little bit lighter, and it weighs only 20 instead of 40. Not a huge deal, but still. It also does not reduce my to hit. It doesn't give any armor, but it does give 4 dodge. I mean, technically, armor is worth more. The 1 point of armor might actually be worth more than 3 extra points of dodge. But on the other hand, yeah, actually, I might want to use the leather cloak instead. Now that I think about it, the more I think about it, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna switch those in a moment. The blessed girdle can go. The necklaces might be worth sacrificing. I'm not sure about the pendant of beauty because it's cursed, but I guess these very lightweight things I don't need to worry about. The bracers I don't think count as anything special or as particularly valuable. Blessed warhammer. There's nothing made of any kind of valuable material, so I think this is all just worthless crap, unfortunately. Again, not a huge surprise considering where it came from. What's the Relics of the Sun? I didn't notice that. That might actually be worth something. The blessed quarterstaff. Yeah, no. Blessed crossbow. I am going to keep the C's with me and try to sacrifice those. If they become too heavy on the trip back, I can always drop some in the wilderness, I guess. So long as I'm not in the infinite dungeon, that's not an issue. I'm going to keep those rings. Didn't find any ones, I don't think. Carrot juice. Oh, potential learning. Oh, is that that must be the blue potion then? Yeah, okay, right, I forgot. Well, that's neat. I think I'm not sure now if I'm at my potential for learning. If not, I might consider blessing this one because I have so much holy water. And learning is really useful. Yeah, I might do that anyway, just because I can. I am gonna drop this Cursed Scroll of Power. I don't see myself really using that. Okay. 9 gold for the Cursed Scroll. I mean, that's a surprising amount, honestly, considering how stingy he is. So, yeah, whatever. 66 gold for the Blessed Light Crossbow. It's fine. Yeah. 9 gold for the quarterstaff. Huh, what a difference. I guess the crossbow did have some bonuses. The quarterstaff does not, so there's that. Orcish knives, yeah. 30 gold for the short sword. Okay. 20 gold for the rapier. 42 for the uncursed battle axe. Yeah, I mean, okay. Battle axes, or axes in general, tend to be pretty valuable, even if they're not magical or special in any way. But still, they're also pretty heavy, of course. I guess if nothing else, they're made from a large amount of raw material. So, Bliss Metal Girdle for 35. Yeah, whatever. Some of these things might be just barely enough, worth enough to sacrifice, but oh well. Yeah, all of those. Yes. Okay, there. Still strained though, and bloated, of course, but that's gonna be over soon. Okay, let's see if we can safely make the trip back. Back to satiated. Yep. Hobgoblin Patrol, sure, I'll fight. Might get something out of it. Whoops. Might misfire. That's alright. Look at the reach when I'm outside. Pretty nice. Hobgoblin Chief. I mean, I am mostly... Yeah, I'm otherwise out of meat or any food, so... I'm gonna be smart. I could pick them up, but I'm too lazy. I'd rather do this. Also, it's funny. And I don't think there's a danger of destroying them by kicking them over like this. Let's use some fireball. Hobgoblin corpse is cooked. Let's eat one right away. Oh, I'm back to satiate. Oh, I guess I was still satiated, huh? Yeah, well, could have waited then. Let's take that. Of course, there's no guarantee that it's going to cook everything, even if it's in one stack. That's fine. Okay. I should definitely have enough food for the trip. Oh, pack of wild dogs. Sure, ambush them. How do I ambush them? I guess the ambushing part is that they weren't aware of me right away. But I still started out right in the middle of them. It's not usually how ambushes work. Oh, 9 gold pieces. Thanks, dog. I guess these dogs are probably also edible. Let's try. Yeah. That's fine. I should probably cook these for the trip, but oh well. Right. Carrying crawler. Out of here. I have places to be. And I keep forgetting which one of these sets of stairs I want to be using. There is that scroll shop that I might want to check out. Too bad it's strictly scrolls and not any books. That would be wonderful. Oh, you have some customers, I see. Both neutral. You talk to the Hill Orc. You will be splattered. Oh. Still neutral, though. Huh. I guess he was just making a prediction. You will be splattered. Not by me, by someone. Scroll of Defense. Several items that I might have dropped here. Increased melee accuracy. That's not going to work on my artifact sword, I don't think. Peace, cure blindness, identify. That is surprisingly expensive. Maybe that's why it's still here and I didn't buy it. Scroll of Protection is gonna try and improve my armor, but I don't think that's gonna work. Dark Predictions, Power, Monster Detection. Power is not that expensive. But still, I find myself very rarely in need of that. And I do have a couple. So, well, thanks but no thanks. What are you? Hostile dog? Neutral baby dragon. Okay, can we just push past you? Yes, we can. We could. Oops. Sorry. That's my stuff. Lunch ration. Hey, I'll take that. Oh, you are probably not friendly. Oops, clothes. What am I doing? My God. More clothes. Right, this is where the arena is. I don't feel like fighting now. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll return to the arena one day and just do a bunch more random fights. It is a decent source of cash and some experience, and you know. Okay, this is the large room. Were there any... Actually, I don't see any herb bushes. Maybe I actually just destroyed all of them. If so, that was pretty short-sighted. Several items. Let's take the bread and the gem, I guess. Several items. Oh boy, it's gonna be really easy to miss things in these piles of items everywhere. Sure, guess I'll take the arrows. Giant red corpse, no thanks. Not that desperate. Take that extra arrow though. You know what? I should definitely... Rattling fencer, rabbit dog. I should definitely first make my way back to town to, you know, sort out my inventory. And then I can always go up 3 levels and spend some time in here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that off camera when I do. For the time being. Oh, that guy's pretty tanky. Several items. Nothing interesting, unfortunately. Hill giant. Okay. Climb downwards. Fair feeling about the arrow. Well, that's nice. Ooh, wait. Unfortunately, those are not herbs I can use. In fact, I dropped them there a long time ago. Huh. Do I have herb bushes marked somewhere? I do. Only in one of the random dungeons. The shadowy dungeon is supposed to have herbs somewhere. Man, I didn't even note on which floor, although I guess it shouldn't take that long to find out. What are you? An orc butcher? Oh. I don't see those very often. Lots of spiders used to be here, apparently. And we're back in town. Awesome. Oh, you did restock. Please tell me something good. Frostbolt, why are you tormenting me? I'm still gonna buy it, but I'm not gonna like it, man. What I should definitely do though is, and I'm gonna do that once I'm done recording, is just pile everything in one spot in his shop here. Yes, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna close this door. I'm actually gonna do some reading. Well, that was a cursed one, huh? That's pretty lame. Yeah, I'll eat some corpses, of course. In fact, eat both of them, because they're gonna, before they are gonna rot away anyway. I want to drop things. Oh, I have the, yeah, okay, of course I have things to sacrifice, but let's, before I forget, let us drop some water. Where is it? Didn't I have a bunch? 3. Oh, I thought I had more. That's okay. Yes, I drop those. Pick them back up. Awesome. Now I have 7 holy water. Oh, right, I wanted to sacrifice, not sacrifice. Excuse me. What happened? Why? Gotta be kidding me. I was disarmed by something and I didn't realize. Oh god. When did that happen? I mean, it wasn't in the infinite dungeon. Huh. Well, this is something. When could it have happened? It couldn't have been in the infinite dungeon because it would have returned to my inventory. Well, I guess I'll equip this again for the time being. Well, that's wild. I mean, I knew this was gonna happen eventually. I just I'm surprised it happened now because I really don't remember. I don't see where or how it could have. On the way down here? Maybe in the large room. In which case, oh boy, it's gonna be a pain to find. Well, it shouldn't be that bad, but still. I really didn't fight all that many things. Could I have lost it on the way through the wilderness? That would suck. Like, that would suck a lot. Huh. Well, I mean, I should be able to get it back, I think. Unless I lost it somewhere on the world map. That's probably possible. Wow. Okay, let's just keep going for now. That is a bit of a bummer. Holy crap. I wanted to dip. Let's just go on with the plan. Dip the potion of potential learning into the holy water E. And drink it. This potion of potential learning. Which brought my potential learning to... Oh wow, I was far from... Okay. Yeah. I should have known. That's far from the max. Still, I guess. Yeah, that was increased by 2 points, I want to say. Maybe. Could be. Sure, let's sacrifice some things. Let's see if she will take this. No, she doesn't take the amulet. She... The gloves of smiting? Nope, not even those. Girdle of strength? I guess I want to keep that as a backup. Amulet of perseverance. Wait, why do I still have that? I could have sworn I got rid of that at some point. Also not interested. Huh. The battle axe? Okay. Inner peace. Okay, we're back to that level. I mean, that's not surprising. I spent a lot of time not, worshipping. Not a big surprise there. How about amulets, necklaces of the eye? 2? Oh, okay. Honestly, I would have expected those to not be considered worth enough, but never mind. Apparently, I'm wrong. Tools. Oh, right, all the C's. Like all 39 of those. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, enter as 0. Because there are artifacts, I guess. The game wants to prevent you from accidentally sacrificing all your artifacts. You feel inner peace. You have the holy chance of a chorus. Okay. Nothing changed there, actually. What? Wrong button. Wait, tools. That one C, I guess. Well, let's drop the blessed one first. And then the unknown one. And then 9 of those cursed ones. B9. Still not back up to the higher rank. Red gem. Doesn't seem interested. All right. Well, I guess we can just go ahead and sell these things then. So smiting for 226. Yeah, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's also not a huge amount. So, all right, I wanted to switch back to my other cloak. That's something I wanted to do. 60 gold for that cursed necklace. Makes sense, I guess. Perseverance. Only 180, also not that much. The short bow is a backup. And then I guess the red gem, 14. Okay. Sure, why not? Cloak. E. Re-equip that. And drop the light cloak for 60. Yes. Wonderful. Perfect. Awesome. Except for the slightly unfortunate situation with my freaking artifact weapon. God damn it. Yeah, that's... Well, I'll look at my video and hopefully it'll turn out that I lost it not too long ago and I can just go back and grab it, but well, it might be gone for good. It's fine. I'm gonna be okay. It's all gonna be good, I'm sure. I'm also going to go back to the large room and find a billion useful spellbooks in no time, right? Yeah. And I suppose once all of that business is settled one way or the other, I can actually head on over to the Elder and tell him that I completed the quest. Hopefully I did. I'm just mildly worried that the game didn't mention anything, but according to the wiki, I should be good. And then we'll see what he does, if he unlocks the portal for me immediately or asks me to do something else. I don't know. And, well, if he does, we might be able to head back down into the main dungeon and get our asses kicked there. So that's nice. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to try not to be too salty about the less fortunate things that happened, but... Oh well, right, and I wanted to reorder or stack up all the stuff in the shop. I want to do that to maybe have a chance for him to restock in something useful. Anyway, yeah. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye. Okay, I'll just quickly add this to the end of the previous video, because why not? I'm in tears here right now. So I went back to the large room because, well, first of all, I looked at my video and I noticed that well, I was watching my armor value basically because the Sword of Nona gives 2 armor, right? So I saw that drop from 32 to 30 in the large room. I was disarmed by a stupid rattling fencer. So, you know, and it was right next to the stairs. Thankfully, I returned here with no problem, of course, and it was still lying right there. Someone or something could have picked it up, but, you know, there was still a pretty good chance of getting it back from them. But yeah, it was still on the ground, so no problem there. And then I turned around, or, well, I was approached by a baby black dragon from the left. I killed that. A caveman was coming from behind. I turned around, shot him with an arrow, and look what he dropped. I spent less than 30 seconds on the floor. That's ADoM for you. It's just... I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. It's just that, you know, it's kind of ludicrous. Right, Hellhound 2, those unfortunately are not edible. I was kind of hoping for a black, baby black dragon corpse or whatever, just because. Invisible Stalker. Hey. No corpse from you. Oh well. I mean, I suppose I'm gonna... I said that I was gonna spend some time here. And I mean, I already got what I wanted. So that's nice. Maybe the game is gonna be generous, or, you know, wanting to make up for how rude it has been in the past. So I'll spend some more time here, and maybe I'll get even more lucky. But I am going to end the video one more time and do any more farming off camera. Yeah, I just wanted to, you know, give that bit of closure there. Got my sword back. In fact, I have re-equipped it. Right. And I also got the spellbook. Yay! Okay, so for real this time, I thank you once again very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.